All right, everyone, get ready, because today we're diving into something huge.
We're talking about OpenAI's newest baby, the O1 model.
And let me tell you, from what we've seen, this thing's not just an upgrade, it's a whole new playing field.
It really is.
People are
Yeah.
calling it the biggest leap in AI we've ever seen, more creative, understands crazy complex stuff. Heck, some are even saying you can actually have a real conversation, like with nuance and everything.
Yeah, and what's got me hooked isn't just one single thing it does, but it's the whole package.
Right.
Like, remember those old chatbots? Clunky, right?
Oh, tell me about it.
This isn't just a better chatbot. This is different.
So break it down for me. What is O1? And use small words,
Yeah.
because AI and
Yeah.
we're still working on our relationship.
Okay, so imagine the brains of those old AI models, right? Think of it like a city, all grids and straight lines.
Okay, I'm with you.
O1. It's like they took that city and said, let's get creative, winding streets, secret passages, the whole works.
No kidding. So it's like a whole new layout, not just rearranging the furniture.
Exactly. It can access information in ways GPT 3.5 wouldn't even know how to ask for. And it's not just about the structure, it's about what they fed it.
Ah, so it's not just a brain thing. It's about what it learned, too.
Exactly. We're talking about better data, not just more. Imagine feeding it the entire internet,
Whoa.
but then also giving it a crash course in philosophy and poetry on top of that.
Get out. So it's like it's got the street smarts and went to all the fancy schools.
You got it. And that's why O1 can get context, can be creative in ways other AIs could only dream of.
Okay, you've officially blown my mind. But enough theory, right?
Yeah.
What can this thing actually do? One of the articles you sent me talked about O1 writing articles that are actually good,
Right.
like engaging, even poetic.
Yeah.
Is that just a fancy way of saying it knows where to put the commas, or is this something else?
Think about what makes writing truly captivating. It's not just grammar. It's about telling a story, making you feel something.
Yeah, having a voice, a style.
Exactly. And O1, it's showing signs of being able to do all of that and more.
Okay, so you're saying there's a chance I've read an AI-written article and had no idea.
Maybe.
That's both incredibly cool and just a little bit creepy, do you think?
It's definitely interesting to think about. And this leads to some really wild possibilities, like customer service. Remember that article you mentioned?
Oh, yeah. Imagine instead of yelling at a robot that keeps saying, I didn't get that, you actually have a real helpful conversation with an AI that gets what you're saying.
It could be revolutionary.
Now, that's an AI revolution I can get behind. But it can't all be sunshine and roses, can it? There's got to be a downside.
Of course, it takes a ton of power to run these things. We're talking server farms the size of small cities.
Whoa, seriously?
It's a huge energy cost. So yeah, we have to think about environmental impact, about who has access to this kind of tech. It's a big deal.
So not exactly something you can run on your phone just yet, huh?
Not quite.
Makes you think, though. If we can barely handle the energy for our phones now.
It's something to consider, absolutely.
So all this power, all this potential, what's next for O1? Any hints in those articles?
One thing that really stood out was the potential for personalized education. Imagine O1 analyzing how a student learns best and then tailoring an entire curriculum just for them.
No kidding. That's personalized learning on a whole new level.
Exactly. And on the research side, forget sifting through mountains of data. O1 could analyze those giant scientific data sets, finding connections, patterns that would take human researchers years to uncover.
So we're talking breakthroughs in medicine, climate change, everything.
Yeah,
Man, when you put it like that, it's almost too much to wrap your head around.
it really is.
Out of all this, though, what's the biggest thing that struck you?
For me, the most fascinating thing is how O1 makes us question our whole definition of creativity and intelligence. If it's just processing data, is it truly intelligent? Or are we just defining intelligence in a limited way? These are big questions, and we need to keep asking them as this technology gets even more advanced.
It makes you think, that's for sure. So we've got AI potentially writing our news, answering our calls, even shaping our education to research. It's a wild new world, and O1 is just the beginning. Is this the start of AI as a true creative partner, or is that still sci-fi territory? Let us know what you think. This is a conversation that's just getting started.